now been downgraded to a tropical storm. And what's interesting is just moments ago, we were hearing the very latest from the National Hurricane Center. In fact, I'll be speaking with the director, Michael Brennan, coming up in just about 15.
So I got the generator running. It's out there. Alright, y'all. It's the next. We're still out. Got me a little goodie bag and I gotta go to work. We're gonna go take some trees off some houses. Love you, Kong. Got the generator still running. It looks like an octopus coming out with all these cords. Refrigerator's hooked up. Fans hooked up. Fish tanks are hooked up. I'll show you what I found out there in the real world and let y'all see some of the aftermath of this hurricane that has just come through. It's still actually on us. This is what it looks like. And I grabbed these extra socks because my feet are probably going to get wet today. Alright, I'll let y'all know what I see. It always sucks when you leave your family behind in less than perfect conditions, you know, no power. I did all I could do with the generator that I have. So my family's tough, I'm not worried about them, but just saying, a lot of people feel the same way, you know, leaving during a hurricane. And I actually saw something online where it said like, how is it that companies that aren't essential can make people go to work during conditions like a hurricane? And my simple answer to that is, you don't have to go to work. You get to go to work. It's an opportunity that you're given that some businesses don't give their employees. Now, if a business says it's mandatory, you must come in, or you're losing your job, then maybe instead of worrying about how to get back at that employer or something, think about the idea of maybe that's not the place for you, right? You know, maybe that's not a good fit for you. It should never look at ways to hurt people. And I don't think that people asking others to go out and work during a hurricane isn't about necessarily the money as much as the opportunity that could be passed if you don't take that opportunity. So that's why I always look at me going out during these storms, even though they're bad. Road out here, it's like, yeah, they're bad, but like this is my very own yard. There's already sticks and leaves all over the roads. This is how I know a hurricane right here, because the leaves are all over the roads always. Small twigs broken. You know, it's always been an opportunity, if not to gain great wealth, just to learn stuff, meet people, and be there for other people who need something. Even if you're working at a convenience store, might not seem like a essential job, but what if their cat or dog didn't have food? Or what if their baby didn't have milk? Or they had to get out of their home because it's flooding and they didn't have gas? There's a lot of things that aren't considered essential that really are. So just remember, you might have the opportunity to help somebody during a crisis. And that's why I'm going to work today, because I think I have an opportunity to help somebody during a crisis. I'll post another video and show y'all some of the trees and stuff that I see down throughout the community and other incidents from this tropical storm, which actually turned into a Cat 1 hurricane that is hitting my town right now. This is our local PD. Last night was parked on duty, and a tree fell right on the cop car. And so now one of the actual emergency responders is depending on somebody like me to keep them up and running. And that's what I mean why it might not seem like an essential job. It's actually more essential sometimes than you realize, because that cruiser is also going to need gas and other stuff. They might need food on the go, who knows? So don't take your job for granted, and also don't underestimate the value of your job, because the fact that you have a job and have maintained that same job for so long means that your job has some serious value. So, wow, there's a lot of stuff down over here. That whole shed. This is 1 yard here, for instance. That whole shed just fell over last night, because I drive here every day and I was not falling over. I mean, trees down everywhere. So, I mean, right here, you can see this tree is blocking the road. like, if you're not paying attention, you're not going to see this, and you're going to hit it with your car. That's all there is to it. So I'm just going to start by real quick if possible. See what I can do. See if I can get it. It's not very big, but it's enough to break a window if somebody's not paying attention. So yeah, I can just pull it around over here. Hopefully it's going to break instead. Maybe not. And now I don't have to worry about that.